project which John has been doing, and we're going to speak about that, John. Tell us about what God is using you in this time and sees in the schools to do with these youths.
Okay, well, we have a project that's spin-off from the choir. On many occasions, people have booked the choir to come and do workshops, or myself to come and do workshops in schools, in that kind of environment, to bring singing to children.
That's right.
The government made an initiative that they wanted the children to sing more. They felt it would help their expression. And so schools have tried to find different ways of bringing singing in. And one of the most forceful ways that they could do was to bring in a gospel choir.
That's right.
And so 6 years ago, I started working within the school remit.
That's right.
Bringing gospel music into schools. As we said earlier, they've taken out Jesus out of school.
That's right.
They've taken the Bible out of school.
True.
They're taking out Christian assemblies out of school. So when they look at gospel music, they're looking at gospel music as an art form. Now, that's the key word. They see it as an art form. We see it as ministry.
Come on now.
They see it as an art form.
Come on.
Now, the beauty is, as I said, they've taken out everything else of God, but they've asked me to come in with gospel music as an art form. I see it as ministry.
Yes.
They see it as an art form. Hey, if you want to bring me in, it's all good. I'll still come and sing these songs to the children.
That's right.
And so what we've been able to achieve over the 5 years is moving around in various schools around the country, bringing gospel music in, bringing songs of life. I'm very passionate about what people speak into their lives.
Take a break, John. I'm going to play one of these clips that we recorded at one of John's event with these. How many kids was it, John?
I think it's about 500.
Stay tuned. Watch this program. See what God is doing through this man. God bless you. Just watch this. Tell us some more about how you were able to get 500 kids together going into school with gospel music.
Well, as I said before, because the schools have seen this as an art form now,
That's right.
they want us to come in and work with them to bring singing, bring music to their children. They've recognized that what we do, then they're not threatened by us.
That's right.
Simply because we write songs or bring songs that will inspire the kids, empower the kids, give them self-esteem through the songs that they sing. And I'm very much an advocate for kids singing life to themselves.
That's right.
Unfortunately, because as I said, because of the way the climate is, we can't be bringing songs that are, Jesus lyrics, that kind of thing.
That's right.
But we are bringing God-centered songs. If you read the lyrics of the songs, you know where they're coming from. I take
right.
Bible verses and move them around.
So
that
you
children-
actually wrote these songs?
I write everything for the show. All the songs that the kids sing, I write, bar maybe one or two.
We need to applaud you for this. That's ministry on a very high level. I don't think some people really recognize the level of this ministry. But when they're taking out Bibles out of schools, they're taking out prayers out of schools, they're taking out worship time out of school,
right, yeah.
And now they've called this man into schools. Tell us how many schools do we looking at?
Well, this year we've got a project, the Summer Song festival, which we have every year at Fairfield Halls. This is our 5th anniversary of doing it.
So you've done that 5 years?
5 years we've been doing
Powerful.
this
Come
now. So this year, 5th of July, we're at the Fairfield Halls.
That's right.
We have 600 children this year. We are working currently in 13 schools.
Say that again. Say that again for emphasis.
We are working in 13 schools in and around the Croydon area, in Bromley, in Dagenham, in Richmond, and right here in Lambeth as well. We bring all the children together. That we go in each week, practice the kids up, encourage them with the songs, help them to, let them explain what the songs are. If they're not too sure about some of the words, tell me what the word means. What does it mean to you? That kind of thing. So the kids understand what they sing. And so once we've got them all ready, we bring them all down to the Fairfield Hall. We have a massive 40-member staff who chaperone the children, make sure that they're safe, make sure that they're fed and watered. We bring them on stage. We have a 5-piece band led by my son, who's MD in it and actually producing the show. We have a big production team, sound and light, and it's a major event.
Powerful.
And one of the testimonies that we have coming out of the event is that we have parents who actually come to me and say, John, is there a church that my child can go to carry on singing gospel songs? For me, that's the testimony.
That's
right
powerful.
there.
That's
You
powerful.
know, that's the-
I know we're running out of time, John, but we'll do some cutting and pasting with this program since it's pre-recorded. But how do you see this society, this generation of youths and what they listen? How do you see music and the influence that music has on these youths nowadays? What's your thoughts on that?
Music nowadays is one of the biggest forces for good or evil.
That's right.
In our nation. Rap music especially has taken over everything. Rap music is involved in everything from sports to advertising chicken to you name it.
That's true.
Rap is in there, and it's come in and it's dug its claws in to society on a whole. Now, the original emphasis of rap music was young black men trying to speak out about what was going on in their community.
That's right.
That was the original emphasis of rap music. They talked about the struggles that they were going through. They wanted to get out for a better life.
My God.
And then you had other guys who started to use it in other ways to glorify violence,
That's
to glorify
right.
their gang
That's
warfare.
right.
Then you had other guys who turned it around again and started to use it to demeanor women and talk about women in a very derogatory way, to talk about how they're going to get this person, get that person. And unfortunately, because our kids are so influenced by what they hear, they take these things on. And so hence, I'm not going to attribute all of society's woes to it.
That's right.
But a good percentage of our society's problem and our young people's problems is defined, and you can actually track it all the way back to what they listen to and what they are filling their heads with on a day-to-day basis.
Powerful.
You tell a child constantly, you're not going to be anything. You're not going to be anything. They're going to grow up and feel, you know what? I'm not going to be anything.
That's right.
If they're constantly listening to something that says, go out and kill, stand for your right, but they are going to take on these messages into their life. That's why I said it's so important when we go into the schools that we start to speak life into these kids.
That's right.
And let them start to sing life to themselves. And so I believe one of my mandates, and if God spares my life and continues to open the doors, along with other my gospel artists who are working, and trust me, there's a lot of us out there that are doing this. That God will continue to open that door, bringing us into school so that we can change lives through the songs that the kids sing.
That's powerful.
And like I said in the first half, our praise is in our song, our deliverance is in our song. I believe our children's deliverance is going to be in what they sing.
My God, that's powerful. Ladies and gentlemen, could you put your hands together for this man? I think we're going to have to get you back in the studio, John, because you're just digging into the meat of all the power of music and what the influence it has been having in the society. We're going to get you back in the studio. We are running out of time. It's such a pleasure having you, John, in the studio, man.
To be here,
we got to get hooked up back again, bro.
Definitely.
Viewers, thank you for watching this program, Kingdom Generals, Men and Women of God Making Maximum Impact. We want to thank Reverend John Fisher for coming in. Stay tuned next week, same time. We got another powerful man of God coming. We had him in the studio back sometimes ago, and he's coming back again. So see you next week at the same time. The devil is in trouble, and he can do nothing about it. God bless you. Ta-ta. Bye.